And that gratitude will just keep going. I will keep giving that gratitude into every experience because the value of which we are, the value that our lives are, comes from the value or the amount of stuff we give to the world. I even had to do like oh my god, I love you gratitude part 2 of my welcome to Dashi's new house video. We got running water right in the front yard, aqueducts, like ancient Balinese style, coming down here into the koi pond. Look at those monsters kois. Here we go. Where's Davy at? Oh, there they are, the Davy sisters. I mean, and into the jungle. I just wanted to begin to just reiterate the profound amount of gratitude that I actually have. And this gratitude, I feel so responsible to come and just like push it into your faces. Because life is gratitude. And I'm about to get into some really great gratitude practices because I'm gonna just keep being grateful until enough people around me who have helped teach me why I should just be grateful of life itself. So, am I grateful that I just happened to be introduced to a person with such an amazing house in such an amazing area at the exact pretty much time where it was like, you gotta stop paying tourist prices or you're not going to be able to accomplish what you have come here to the east of the world to accomplish. And I could not fail. Just like you cannot fail. As long as your faith maintains that you cannot fail, you will not fail. And understanding I just cannot fail as long as I stay connected with that which I am doing. And in the moment where they tried to trick me that I almost could actually fail, the pieces fell together in an even more amazing form than I could have even imagined. I thought, alright, great, well, I'm gonna have to go share one of those rice paddy houses where locals have built like 3 or 4 not so nicely constructed bungalows on their own property and then charge still semi-touristic prices for people to go and stay there for 2 weeks, a month, 3 months at a time. Difference is they're not charging the hotel prices, which you're paying like $30 a night, and that's for one of the cheaper places. Clearly, the Dachi budget, being happy and grateful with what I have, understanding the world gives to those who give appropriate, real self-given value, I suppose. And the world appreciates that, returns the favor. So boom, boom, bang, everything manifested for me now to be in the perfect house. But again, that's not the real reason why I'm so grateful. I am so grateful because I have the awareness to know that this small piece of coral I collected is actually a highly evolved acupressure healing tool. And this was my first piece of sea coral in Indonesia. And now it is my first Pachamama given, my first gift from the earth of Bali Island of Indonesia that will allow me to serve humanity with my special gifts. So the earth gives, and I receive these gifts, grateful that I have this gift that can be used so I can serve others better, so I can serve myself better. It was a stressful morning. I was working from about 7 a.m. till noon. I even skipped making my normal healthy breakfast because I was just in the zone. I had a lot to do. You know what? I gotta slow down. I gotta relax. I got to breathe. And I got to get the download of what's the best time and best thing for me to go eat now, since I've been fasting all morning, and believe I will even go a further extent to have a yoga class, if not my own self-given yoga class, before I go to eat. So with my point, do I want the Raj end, or do I want the Sa end? I want the Sa end. Getting the right point. The Sa end immediately can help me identify the imbalance in vibration of motivation and, I guess, genuine work ethic. That meaning that sometimes, and this is not just for me, I know I'm a reflection of the universe just as the universe is a reflection of me. Therefore, as we all consist of the same basic dynamics of consciousness, from los humanos to the great universe, we all have similar issues. So, for me, my motivation sometimes causes me to go and go and go when, if I was more disciplined to the creation of those inspirations, those projects that motivate me, I would be able to see how I often am overworking myself in hopes to deliver more value to other people. Whereas the problem in that, I've heard many people ask, but I think we're all beginning to understand. The problem is that without the balance, without the harmony, without a yin yang understanding of when you need to relax and take in the nourishment, and what routine will help stop that motivation. I do amazing work and proud of that work that I want to keep going, and then I've missed lunch and breakfast, and by the time I finally get out to eat and come back, I'm now sluggish from possibly the overeating syndrome, as well as much less motivated to continue working from where I had left off. Whereas if I had taken the break earlier, if I had maintained proper schedule and proper routine, then my motivation would have been more in line with the more true outcome of that project that inspires me. And so, understanding the truth of the outcome, well, actually, it serves me, it serves humanity, and it serves the project better. That I take some of these wisdoms and some of these times to serve myself, to feed myself correctly, to maintain a balance. Of course, sometimes that happens. You're working on something really special. Your mind seems to be at a whole nother level that and you don't want to miss that opportunity. Well, that's a fear-based reaction to the actual opportunity. You don't want to miss it. The truth is, maintaining this balance, maintaining this harmony, you are creating a more sustained motivation towards your project. One where it is okay to miss 1 hour of that morning that seemed to have such high vibration of you clearly knowing how to manifest what you're working on. And that hour you take out while in those high vibrations, positive energy, deeper connection, we can say. With that deeper connection, you're still working, but now you're working on yourself. So you become more aware of that deeper connection. And that deeper connection can illuminate more often. It's very simple once you really just put it flat on the paper, flat into the equation of reality. And we have thus the beginning of our new sciences in how to be master manifestors and caretakers of the planet Earth, beyond the planet Earth, Father, Son, the solar system, and once consciousness makes that leap, pretty sure you know as well as I do, we're not alone in this universe. Whether different levels of consciousness or other star systems with similar levels of consciousness. When we reach that gap, if we do the work that we need to be doing, 2012 wasn't a joke. A big joke they were playing was, hey, let's get everybody to think that this whole 2012 thing is about one freaking day. Did you ever hear of, oh yeah, wait, the Bible, God said the earth was made in 6 days. So the 7th day you can relax. Well, I believe that actually. If you're considering the amount of time, human time, that exists in one day of a freaking God that created the entire universe. Okay? So this God is the entire universe. It's not a human day. Maybe it took him 6 days so he could rest a day and to even begin to fathom that, we're looking at, I don't know, a couple trillion years that passed. The first day, God was working to create the earth. And the second day, I don't know, maybe it was like a couple 100 billion years. And these are just my poor numbers. But that's why I've said it before, I'll say it again. Time is relative. So if you want to believe the Bible, because you know what? It's true. But don't think that you in your day, or use this argument against people who start Bible pushing you. I mean, there's so many of these people now. I'm sure you deal with them too, and I'm sure maybe in your family you could cause a great aid to helping them understand more truth behind reality. And that is that it is, you can say, a sin to believe that a human is aware and conscious as God, that a godly day is the same as a human day or an earthly day. Tell them this. Blasphemy. Blasphemy believes they are as powerful and large and wise and all-encompassing as a God, that their understanding of one day, one passage of consciousness to subconsciousness is the same as theirs. Ridiculous, I say. And I say you say to them. Yes, I do. Namaste.